Hello everyone, today we will solve this problem. Here a string is given. It's basically a combination of jumbled words, but if you look closely here, then you can see a pattern, and that is the repetition of this word W-U-B. You can see it here, then I, then again W-U-B, then M, then again W-U-B, W-U-B, X. So if you remove all the W-U-B from here, then what remains is that I, M, X. This is what remains. So this is our task basically, to remove all the WUB from here and extract the rest of the values or words and print it with proper space also. So this is our task. So to do this, we will have to first take input a string and we will have to compare it properly to get our desired result. So I am doing it right now in a normal way. I will show you code later. String as result. We will use a for loop for this code. So to compare all these letters or characters with WUB, we will do it 3 letters at a time. We will take this part and we will compare with this. If it matches, then we don't take anything from it. If it does not match, then we take the word or letter from there and we store it here. So let's compare, and to do this comparison, we will use a function. What it does is that it will take 3 letters from this whole string and it will compare with this one, and if it matches, then we won't take anything from it. We won't store it in our new string result. So in the substring, this portion actually refers, this I actually refers from where the substring actually starts, and this 3 actually refers to the number of characters or letters in that substring. This is what this whole function means. So in this case, if our code starts, then I will be 0. If I is 0, from 0 there will be 3 characters, 0, 1, 2. It will compare WUB with WUB, and if it matches, then we will move forward. So if I is equal to 0, to move forward we will have to plus 2, because then we want to compare from here, because we all know that we want to remove WUB. So if we want to move forward and if we want to avoid WUB, then we will have to skip 3 words here. So that's why we added 2. Why not 3? Because after adding here 2, then it will be added 1 again in here. So that's why we don't actually increase by 3, we actually increase by 2. Then again in the later part of the code, after finishing this loop, in this case it will increase by 1 here. So that's why we add actually 2. So overall it will increase by 3 and we will actually avoid this portion. So again we will compare from here, and we can simply write these indexes here. So this is the if portion. And what about else? If it does not match with WUB, then we input it here in the result portion. For example, after this portion is avoided, then this portion I will be added here, I. So in this way we will avoid all the WUB and we will actually store the rest of the words or sentences here, and then our for loop will end and we will print our desired result. Here's the thing, but you can notice that there is a problem here, and that is the space. We didn't actually count the space. It will work actually, but it will print all the words together without any space. So to solve this problem, we will have to add space here, and we will have to add another portion here. Before going here, we will have to add space. Before adding these letters or words, we will add space here. But in this way, there is a problem. If there is too much or multiple times WUB, 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 then the space will be added again and again and again and again. So we don't want too many spaces actually. We want space one time. So it's a problem. We can't handle the whole program in this way, and we won't get the desired result. So what's the solution? We will use a condition, and to use it we will declare a space variable, and we will initialize it with 0. In the first case we don't want a space, so our condition will be if space is equal to 1, so we have initialized the space variable with 0. So in the first case the condition won't be true, so it won't add any space in the beginning of the sentence. So in the second case, after adding a portion of the extracted values, we will change the value of space in the else portion. So when space is equal to 1, the space will be added here in the result portion. Then again the space, the value of space will be 0. So in this way we won't add too many spaces or unwanted spaces in this way, because if the space is 0, if the space is 0, then it won't add any space here. After adding space once, the space variable remains 0. If it remains 0 until another next word, then if it remains 0, then there will be no space further added. So this is how we will solve this problem, and we won't get any other further space while avoiding this portion. We will move forward, but there will be no space added, as the space variable will be 0. If the space variable is 0, the condition will be false, and we won't have any unwanted space. Then again, if we add another word, like here we have added here m. If we add another word m, then the space variable will be 1. If the space variable is 1, then this condition will be true, and if this condition is true, then there will be a space again. Then again the space variable will be 0. Then again there will be no space until all the unwanted WUB are removed. Then again if we add x, then there can be space if the sentence or the string is that much long, so it won't affect it here. So this is the way we solve this problem. Now we will look at the code portion of this problem. So at first we declare two strings, and we take input from the user, and we declare space variable for the condition so that we don't add too many unwanted space in our desired result. We will run this code till the last character of this given string. Then to move forward, if we see that there is WUB, it matches with the 3 letters, then we move forward. For that reason we give a condition here. Basically it means that the substring starts from I and there is 3 characters, so we want to compare 3 characters, so we are giving 3. So we are adding another condition here so that we don't add too many unwanted space. That's why we are giving this. And we are changing the value of space here because it's then same thing, so that the condition here becomes false after adding one time space. Else so let's verify it if it works or not. It works fine, and let's run this code again. WB I WB M WUB check. So we have been able to remove all the WUB, and you can see the output here. It's only printing the middle portion or the middle words. So this is the solution of this code. Thanks for watching.